All right.
How we doing, people?
Here you go. You can set this up.
We are live.
All right, baby. It's your favorite epic Misfits around in the house, boy, with your boy Keith and Troy, the greatest Misfits to ever live.
That is.
How you been, man?
Good. How have you been?
Man, I'm always good. Always good.
It's always good to be in the Epic Misfits studio.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't get a chance to. There's no axe events for us this week, right?
No,
we didn't go up to throw Ohio, but I saw it online.
Yes,
it was a very good event.
It was.
I'm seeing everything that's happening right now.
Yeah.
In the great world of axe throwing. Our sound guy always makes me nervous when I see him making faces. I'm always wondering, what did he see?
Right.
You know,
but it's okay. We'll just keep rolling with it.
Right.
I hope he clicked back to the channel so he could actually see chats and stuff, but probably not. But you know,
right.
We'll have to fire and rehire.
Good help is hard to find, people. It is hard to find.
No, we just are messing with him.
No, I'm not messing with him. I'm his father. I'm telling him the truth. He's terrible.
Oh man,
let me see.
It's hard times. So, some of the things we're going to talk about today.
All right. I'm pulling this up right now, so I'm trying to make sure. I'm sorry about it, guys. I'm trying to make sure we're there. Because I always want to see our beautiful faces on here.
Of course. Well, while he's doing that, so shout out to our sponsors. We have Heavy Rotation. Actually just finished 2 axes for us.
Yeah. I'm excited to show the video later. So
yes.
We're going to hold that to what? Yeah. Is that segment 2? We're going to start?
Yep. That'll be segment 2.
Okay.
So
all right,
that'll be a little, stick around and find out.
Right.
Really excited about that, honestly, man. That was huge. And then second, we have, oh gosh. Let's not hear myself.
Focus, man.
So our second sponsor is Trolley Pub Raleigh. It is a pedal-powered pub that you get to drink and ride around on. And you will stop at 2 bars and have one of the greatest times of your life. I was about to say, he made a face again. I was worried. He's like,
I don't trust this kid.
I don't either.
I'm telling you, he's terrible.
As long as we, and then we see the chat, we're good.
Right, that's right. I just need to be able to see the chat.
Yep, just see. Yep.
All right, man.
So Trolley Pub, we are raffling off one of those as well. If anyone is interested, tickets are $10 for 1 ticket. 5 tickets are $40. We are also doing Krispy Kreme fundraiser, so if anybody is looking for some Krispy Kreme donuts, hit us up. $12 a dozen. And anything else we're doing?
There's a lot in the works, but it will be coming down the line. You'll see. So we're very excited about what the future is holding for us in the next, few months or so.
Oh yes.
So it's going to be some big things coming.
Yes.
But we thank you for those who are meeting us early and joining us early in this journey, and we greatly appreciate you as we grow together and make the sport grow. So today's topics. Well, let's start us off right now with topic number 1. What is the best time to host a marathon or tournament? And then we're going to devy off a little bit into money versus trophy. I know that's really
a big one.
Yeah, that's the big one. Yeah. So I see online where people are advertising, it's like several days in a row. The 9th through the 13th, or the 7th through the 11th, right? And it's usually extend from like a Friday to a Sunday. Sometimes a Thursday to a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wonder, does that hurt participation?
Depends on the season. Maybe summer, some might be able to get more time to be able to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not, but then again, you get the people that are traveling with family and doing stuff during the summer.
Right.
So that one's kind of hard. I personally could see it hurting a little bit because that's a lot of time off for some people that might not be government employees like myself who get multiple times to take off, multiple different variations of ways to take off. So, a Thursday through Sunday could be really hard for some people, because if you think about it, you're not going to come back. You're really looking at Thursday, if it's out of state for like us. So if it's anywhere outside of North Carolina, we're literally going to be leaving Thursday to fly there, right? We get there, we do whatever events Thursday, do Friday, do Saturday, do Sunday, and more than likely stay, and then fly back Monday. So you're looking at five days that some people would have to be away, and 3 days that people would have to put in for vacation and sick or time off. So
yeah, because
it's
think,
tough.
Yeah, I would think that would hurt too, especially because you know the event is the hatchet throw, right? It's a signature event. It's a signature event. The number one event in Waddle is clearly the hatchet. You get more participation in the hatchet than you do any of the others.
I will have to agree to disagree.
What?
Yes.
So what do you think you get the most?
So I feel honestly now, the most participation definitely probably hatchet. I will say most participation is hatchet, but I've been looking at a lot of tournaments and more are getting to the big axe, duels, and knives.
I'm not saying those areas aren't growing.
No,
I'm just saying the signature event now
signature is
the hatchet.
Is the hatchet.
So
yes.
I would think that
I will agree with that.
So on one hand, if you do these other events like big axe, knives, and stuff on the Thursday to Friday, you've decreased participation even more because in the week, right? But possibly. You really can't put the signature event there because you really won't get any participation.
No. I know most of them try to do them on the Saturday.
Right. See, and I think Saturday is the best day. It always it's a struggle for me when I see venues that want to do it on Sunday because the Sunday, I'm sure you get your local participation. But for somebody like us, like there's venues that's in 3-4 hours away, I would easily drive up
on a Saturday.
Right? I would go on that Saturday morning or maybe Friday night so I can get to the venue early. Because a lot of times it depends upon how early does the event start.
Yeah.
If it starts at 8 a.m., nah, bro, I got to go the night before because I'm not going to drive from 5 a.m., or 4 a.m., right, just trying to barely make it there. But but if it's like 10 a.m., all right, we might think about it then.
Yeah.
And but when it's noon, and just remember, the later it starts, the later it ends.
Yeah. See, I think for me, it's just it doesn't bother me, honestly, because I could do that. I could get up at 4 and drive and then throw. That wouldn't bother me. I think the thing is how long it takes there, like how the tournament or the marathon or tournament is ran. Because if it's ran poorly, not saying that any ones we've been to have been, but if it is, it just prolongs the marathon and prolongs the tournament, and then you're looking at a 3 to 4 hour drive there, then an 8 hour drive, like 8 hour time, like throwing and just waiting to do the marathon, and then another 3 to 4 hour drive home. That does get a lot. But if you get in one where, we've been in some marathons that we've been in at 9 and done by 1.
Yeah, and there was at least 15 people.
Right. So if you get one of those, then that's perfect because you could get up there. Leave like 5, make it there by 8:30 to get into practice, throw. Then when you're done by 1 or 2, you're back by 5 or 6.
Right. So again, it's that Sunday that kills me because unless it's like a Memorial Day weekend, I know I'm off on Monday. I can do it because I also have to be careful. I do have limited PTO, so I want to be careful about how much time I'm taking off. And I know that means that you've got to plan accordingly, and that just means I won't be able to go to that event. But I would just wonder how many people think the same way I'm thinking and think twice about going to an event because the signature event is on Sunday.
Yeah.
And because I don't know if, I like Big X. I just got into Big X. But I'm not sure I would travel just for Big X at this point. But that's also me just getting started.
So I think the big thing with it you have to look at with most of these tournaments or marathons or anything, who throws in them.
Right.
So you look at Throw Ohio, there was people from all over, right?
Yeah, but it was also a 3-day weekend.
Exactly. And what do most of the people that throw in them, who are they, for one? Where are they on the leaderboards? And where are they on the leaderboard for all categories? So I feel like most of the people that do it, they get their money worth because they're doing all 3 events or all 4 events. They're doing everything and getting their money's worth out of it to also get, points and everything that they need.
Speaking of money's worth, we've gone to some tournaments and some leagues that it was just a trophy at the end. And I'm not knocking the trophy. The trophy's a cool thing.
I wish we had our armadillo one.
Oh, that was cool.
That one,
the armadillo
that
was
one
cool.
was really
that
cool.
was really cool. I like that trophy.
The one we got from Blackwater was really nice.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
They went out on a limb for us to do that because at first they didn't think they were going to have enough participation, so they didn't have anything. And he literally contacted his guy and said, "Hey, I need these ASAP." And his guy did them ASAP and got them to us that day when it was over. And so huge shout out to Blackwater for that, for, obviously looking out for us.
Absolutely. So, so the trophy is cool. I mean, I don't mind putting up a trophy case. But we just talked about the travel that goes into it, right? And sometimes having to travel the day before. Mm-hmm. Would it feel like it was worth it a little more if the pot was sweetened with a little bit of cash?
Oh, of course. I mean, look at the Pro League series to throw them out there. They have a prize pool of up to $10,000 for most of their tournaments.
But look at the entry fee on that thing.
Right. What was it? I don't know.
I think the last one was like $400.
But that was for all events.
Yeah.
That was for all disciplines, which is all 4 disciplines.
Yeah.
So, and now granted, that $10,000 is split between the disciplines for, I don't know how it's worked out, but, someone like me, I see $10,000 for, like, I'm coming. Here we go. Let's go. Like, we're winning this money.
Yeah.
But now if they displayed a trophy, like a cool trophy, I mean, that would kind of, like, incentivize me a little bit to come as well. Like, if it's a really, really cool, like, 4-foot tall guy throwing an axe, dude, tell me you would not like to have that.
I definitely love to have that.
But as far as like,
and I haven't gotten a trophy that I didn't like.
Yeah, me either.
I've liked all of them.
But I do feel that you would get a lot more participation for having money as well as a trophy.
Yeah, because I think money plus the trophy would always work, and I know that comes down to entry fee cost, right? Participation, and does the venue lose money?
Yeah.
On trying to host and still give a check,
right?
Because I know I've seen it where there's only been one league that I've been in where they pay for the winner of the marathon gets a trophy, and then the winner of
that was going to be my next question.
Right.
How would you feel if they broke the weeks that count, so week 1 through 7 that count towards stats? Whoever wins that, there's a cash prize for first, second, and third.
Yeah, see now,
and then there's a trophy for the tournament, because I mean the tournament is big, but at the same time the tournament is just bragging rights.
Yeah, and see,
it's not that doesn't help your Waddle stats. It doesn't help your Waddle standings. Week 1 through 7 is really where you shine. And if I personally think that if you do good through week 1 through 7 and you are the top spot, you should get a little something. I mean, you're at that level and throwing to that level, like.
And so I can also understand if you only gave the first place guy money for that, because you're going to do first, second, third in the tournament.
Right.
So, because I think, okay, I'm going to reward you for throwing 28 games worth, right? Reward you. And then by having it available for first, second, third in the tournament, it says even the low guy has a chance to finally come up and get some money. So I'm cool with that. I've been the one, like I said, that did it. They gave the first place to the marathon, and then they gave multiple trophies to first, second, third in the tournament, right?
That was Blue Ridge, correct?
That was Blue Ridge.
Awesome.
And by the way, if you ever get a chance to play at Blue Ridge, it is worth it. Go down there, have a good time. It is a smaller venue, but it's a good time. Those guys are great. It's awesome. Like, I think it's literally only 5 boards up total, but you'll enjoy it. You will enjoy yourself. Definitely want to go out there and have a good time. The only concern I have is whenever, again, if you do it, getting the participation is if you do it on a Sunday without a 3-day weekend to follow.
Right.
Will you get the participation you're looking for?
Right.
That's what I would wonder. Because when I see the long weekends, also I think another thing that comes up is, was it poor planning? Because let's say I've been putting up my venue for the last 2 or 3 months. Well, somebody like me, guess what? I'll take the PTO because I've planned for that event.
Right.
Versus somebody who does it last second.
And that's a lot of, Throw High has been promoted forever.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people are there. Shouts to Lauren for the win.
Oh, big time, Lauren.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was watching that game.
That chick can play, man.
Oh yes, like
Did she beat you?
She did in the
PLS
at Virginia Beach.
Didn't she tell you what?
Oh yeah, I made that on the live. I'm at live. I made sure I mentioned her and was like, yeah, she.
Look, I don't want no smoke. That chick, she'll throw 63.
And then I turned around and had to go against her mentor, Ashlyn.
Yeah,
and then of course she throws, which we threw outstanding. We both did. I mean, she threw a 63. I think I threw a 60. Then she turned around and threw a 62, and I ended up throwing a 58 or 59. So again, she threw her best games, and it's with me apparently because everybody that plays me throws their best. So
yeah, and that is interesting. I think that's bad juju. You got to be careful, man. But yeah. So I think we're definitely going to have to table this discussion for now, and we definitely got to come up and talk about more trophy versus money and how does it work, because again, I know the venues have to be able to break even at least and not screw themselves,
right,
and at the same time make it cost effective that people would actually want to participate.
Yes.
If you are a venue out there, as a person who throws and loves to travel to go to these places, please advertise your events ahead of time. I would tell you, go on Waddle, the Facebook page,
discussion,
the Waddle discussion, and try to get it in the events page, because when you put it on just a timeline, it disappears.
Yes.
You forget all about it. You don't see it. And unless somebody's following your venue, they really don't see it. So get on there. See if you can get it in the events page. Because I go in there constantly, weekly, just to see what's coming up around certain dates.
So I can plan.
So I can plan to go play and then see if it makes sense for me. Do I take the PTO or do I just plan accordingly? You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's kind of where it is. This one, hold on, let's address some of the comments real quick. And then we're going to hit the timeline. What we got here? Let's see. There you go. What the heck? Who is this? Are we getting trolled?
We might be. It's okay.
All right, maybe we're getting trolled. I don't know.
It'll be a first. But
what's going on? Brand new sales and company. I don't know who that is, but hey.
Right.
But anyway, look, like I said, we just want to encourage you. Please put that stuff out there, because people do want to go, especially these smaller venues. I would love to be able to pop in and be able to see that kind of stuff. And enjoy your venue, whether you're in South Dakota, whether you're in Georgia, whether you're in South Carolina,
Wisconsin,
absolutely.
Florida, Miami.
Put it out there,
you name it.
I definitely want to come out and see what it's all about. So we will plan on putting our Instagram out there for sponsorship and everything else. You're going to see that. We're going to put that in the timeline at some point. As a matter of fact,
working on it.
Yeah, we're actually about to hit the break right now. So once we hit the break, we're actually going to post up our Facebook. So you can hit us there.
Our little producer, he was ready to go. I was a little worried.
Hit the messages. So you'll see. We'll put in the chats in just a few seconds here. And
also,
so we appreciate you guys.
If you guys comment, anybody that's watching, anybody that will watch it later, comment and send us comments. We'll put this obviously in the Waddle discussion page, but send us comments and messages about what you think is best, money, trophy, and what day is best, obviously.
Yeah.
And
we are working on sponsorships. We do have a few, quid pro quo kind. You do a little bit here, you do there, and those absolutely. We're always trying to get more sponsorship available for us. So brand new sales, absolutely stay on the line. We're just going to hit a quick break here, and then I'll hit you in the chats. And so don't go away. I'll be commenting to you myself in the chat. So
yes. And this break is brought to you by Heavy Rotation.
Heavy Rotation. All right, that's it. See it be in a few minutes.
Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm gonna try to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo, as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyrell Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the
All right.
Welcome to the show with your Epic Misfits, your favorite Epic Misfits, Keith and Troy. And we are here live again this Wednesday as we go live every Wednesday.
Might change the time to a 6:30.
Yeah, we
give
might
us
be
more
6:30.
time to prep.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if
But
we get
go-
stuck at work or anything like that.
But we go live every Wednesday, and we are here talking about your favorite barroom sports from waddle axe throwing, IATF axe throwing, just axe throwing, right? Because we like throwing
any axe
axes,
throwing, yeah.
right? Pickleball. We're going to be talking. I know pickleball is not in the bar, but people who go to the bar play it, right?
Yep.
We talk cornhole. We talking about everything.
Darts,
That's
bowling,
right.
you name
Whatever
it,
it
we're
is,
talking
we
about.
talking about the old man sports, okay?
That's right. And we might get into some of the
You
new
might
ones.
get into it. So I don't care if you're 21. If you playing these, you an old man now. Welcome to the club.
That's right.
Okay.
I would love to get
That's
into
right.
a pickleball
You're
league.
an old dude now. Okay. So hate it or love it. Welcome to the old man club. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where we sit around and we pick our bellies up and put them back down. That's what we do.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah, I like how we said axe throwing in general because I don't know if you noticed earlier, I sent you a message about I forget the name of it. It's in Fuquay, so it's local. But it's a digital target.
Yeah, those are
And
really cool. Have you seen
There's a
those?
league starting soon, and I was like, sent you the message that we should join it just for our practice.
I'm definitely gonna reach out to them because I want to highlight them for sure, though.
I forget the name of that place,
Well,
which is really bad.
We're going to
definitely-
find out
we'll
because we're
find
going
out,
to talk
yeah.
about our favorite axe hole real quick.
Yes.
Because your favorite axe hole, baby.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
This is a
your
segment.
favorite axe hole.
Favorite axe hole.
Okay. Now, by the way, nominate your favorite axe hole. We're going to make sure we get our email address and everything reset up again. We got to switch some stuff over.
Yep.
And we'll start putting that in the show, in the header, so you can shoot us over some messages about stuff that you want us to talk about. And but
If no one knows, let's explain to them what this is. What the favorite axe hole is.
so your favorite axe hole. This is where you highlight your favorite place to throw axes. Now, this could also be your favorite place to throw cornhole, your favorite place to do any of the barroom sports. It's just a general name, your favorite axe hole, right? But in
So what
reality,
if we
it's
changed it to your favorite hole?
ooh,
Ooh.
I don't know. I think you might have to pause every time you say that.
But think about it, man. Like most of your good
I mean, we're
bars.
we're axe throwers at heart, so that's why I
we
say
are.
your favorite
Your
axe hole.
Yeah, right. But think about
Plus,
your
it's a nice little
good
play off of axe and you know, right?
Right, true.
But your favorite hole, oh.
That's true. Maybe
Your
that is
favorite
a little,
hole?
Your favorite hole, baby. Where's your favorite hole?
Where's your favorite hole to play?
There you go. See, that's working.
So here is your favorite axe hole where we talk about your favorite hole to play.
See, there we go, slogan. Because you know
Welcome to the old
most
man
of
league.
your like
Ooh, that-
hole in the wall bars are like the best. Like
real.
there's one local that nobody really knows it, but they got the best burgers and chili.
And I love those, man. The grease be coming down.
Yes.
And it got flavor, though. It's not like a Burger King burger or a
Now we're
McDonald's
getting
burger.
real fat.
Yeah. Look, man. Welcome to this. Is what we do.
This is what we
man.
do,
This
right.
is what we do. Here. Yeah, we talking about all that other stuff, but we talking about everything, including food. And look, if you got recipes, you got that stuff you want to talk about, go on, bring that up because we here for it, baby. We here for it all.
Yeah,
all
I will
right.
have to say Tribal Axe's food was perfect.
Absolutely. Now I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not jumping into religion and politics, so don't even ask. Okay.
Right.
But now, will I get down and dirty talking about the battle of the sexes? Possibly. Okay. Will I get down and dirty talking about food? Oh,
definitely.
Come on.
Yep.
So look, we're gonna talk about it all. So your favorite axe hole. This is we're gonna highlight a venue, preferably one that you guys have sent us. Please send us a link. Or a video or something that we can look at so we can highlight it. If you got a good video, we'll even put it up online. If it's a minute or less,
Yep.
we'll even play it on the show so everybody can see your place.
Of course.
Because we want to highlight
Spotlight.
you. Absolutely. So I'm always biased. So you can't ask me because I'm always going to say something Epic Axe related. So
Right.
it's going to be like Epic Axe Wake Forest, Epic Axe Clayton. So I'm terrible at picking these joints. So I have to look around a lot because I'm going to default to say Epic Axe. That's where I want to go. Right. So that's where it is. Shout out to Billy for running a great venue, by the way. But I'm always going to say something Epic Axe related. And I'm biased against some of the places that I've been to.
Right.
But today, we are going to tell you, I guess we might as well go on and mention them anyway, the IETF.
Oh yeah.
We'll go ahead and mention Crazy Axe.
Yep.
as this week's favorite axe hole.
That's right.
Crazy Axe in Raleigh and in Garner Station. Mm-hmm. They are an ITF venue, actually. And great people out there. Again, that's one thing you're always going to hear. Great people every time you deal in when you're dealing with the axe community in general, right? Those guys, they really roll out the red carpet for you. They give you an opportunity to play and have a good time. And you forgot to set the time, didn't you?
That's all right. This was a non.
Each other, but you whisper into the camera. I mean, it's a
Shut your face.
They still could hear it.
Yeah.
Just stick with the program. This wasn't even the actual segment anyway.
Your favorite axe hole, that's what we're talking about. Yep. So we're saying Crazy Axe in Raleigh, in the Garner area. Yep. They've got a couple locations. I am biased because I like the Garner location. I think it's a little physically larger, and you got more room to throw. The other venue is probably better because there's more people there, so you actually get to interact, and they've got a better bar. They've got so man. I mean, it really ain't a bad bar at either one. I don't think you can screw up it either way.
I think they're both good. You do get more league stuff out of
the one in Raleigh.
The Raleigh one.
Yeah, right. The Raleigh one you'll get a chance to play in the league. And if you like throwing axes, I don't care if you're a waddle person, you think you're a diehard waddle person, definitely give something ITF a try. Because you'll find that it's very interesting. It's a different type of challenge. And if you're an IETF person, don't hate on the waddle. Come on over.
Yeah.
Because one thing we've learned about this sport is when the average person goes out to the bar and they say they threw axes with their friends, they don't know anything about waddle or IETF. They just knew they threw axes.
Yeah, I was going to say that even if it's not a waddle or IETF affiliated, if it's the digital targets, I personally think that would be so cool because you could have so many games up there. Kind of like a Top Golf or Drive Shack.
And that's exactly why we're here highlighting the axe community.
Yes.
Because
basically highlighting all sports.
Yeah.
Not just axe throwing because, I've been looking around and doing some research and maybe joining a pickleball team. I might get into some cornhole tournaments.
Pickleball. Now, see, I keep hearing this term, pickleball.
Pickleball.
What the heck is pickleball, man?
Pickleball is like... it's so hard to really... I don't even know the rules much. I just know a lot of people are playing it, and it's blown up. But it's basically a large version of table tennis and a small version of actual tennis.
Okay, so what does the court look like?
It's basically a tennis court just shrunk.
Oh, I think I've seen this. Yeah. It actually looks like a ping pong table is what it looks like. It looks basically because the net's a little bit shorter than right? Yeah. And they've got these paddles that they're bigger than a ping pong paddle, but they're smaller than a tennis racket.
I think the ball almost looks like a wiffle ball. It's like yellow,
but it bounces easier, right? Yeah. So I've seen this sport, and you're there. I've seen the doubles. I haven't seen anybody play singles yet, but I've seen the doubles, right? Yeah. And that's crazy. Bang, 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 back and forth, right?
I want to do it.
So I have seen this before. I didn't realize that's what pickleball was, but I've seen this thing. So which one is better, pickleball or actual table tennis?
I don't know, because I've not yet played pickleball. So I would have to table that until I actually play pickleball.
Oh, I see what you did there. You tabled that. Okay,
yeah,
I see what you did there. Okay.
Use your head.
Okay.
Right.
All right. But for visually, which one is better, pickleball or actual tennis?
Oh, man. Visually, that's a hard one.
Based on the videos I saw, I'm not gonna lie, pickleball
looks really cool.
It's visually more stimulating because it's hilarious. You see some out of shape people trying to reach.
You do see a lot. Like, it's one of those funny things. You see a lot of different. You definitely have a variety of people that play it. Yeah. Versus tennis.
Oh yeah.
You have obviously your tennis stars. People that have trained for years. Pickleball is kind of like axe throwing. Anybody could pick it up and start playing it. Same with cornhole, I mean, I don't know if you've really looked at any of the cornhole, but one of the... I don't know if he actually won a championship or not, but he was highlighted. He had no arms and legs.
What? Mm-hmm. In pickleball?
No. Cornhole.
Cornhole?
Yep. And he would somehow hold it and toss it and he was... Yep. I don't know how.
I'm not gonna lie. Me trying to imitate him, I really feel bad for that because I feel like I mocked him a little bit when I did.
Nah, but
that's what it's got to look like, right?
I think he does use his the
nails.
But when I say he is nasty,
yeah.
Oh man, dude. Definitely look up a highlight of him because he is.
Now
I don't know his name, but
I've seen a couple cornhole tournaments online.
Mm-hmm.
The precision in which they can just drop that thing.
That's how he was. He like I said, he could do everything that.
They don't want to have to do a wheel change on that thing because the way they were dropping that thing in there so nice and now there's some strategy to it. I've seen a couple of them actually block the hole.
Right. So that's what I was gonna say. Which I don't know how familiar you are with cornhole, but
cornhole. Come on, man. I'm with the cornhole.
If you are on
underhand, but I'm still. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you're playing team because they have team and they have individual as well. So most of the time, team, you have offense, defense.
Right.
So you have one person that's going to be your defender all the time.
Okay.
They, like you said, strategy. They're going to be the ones that if they throw first, they're blocking the hole or at least, coming close. And then you have your...
Blocking the cornhole, huh?
Yep. Because most of the time what they'll do is they'll try to sneak one right to the edge of the hole. And then the other person that's throwing against them will have to hit it either in... Or they'll try to airmail, which is where they throw it up and go straight in without touching anything.
I feel like we're going to have to say pause a lot every time we talk about cornhole.
Cornhole.
You just cornhole them.
Yeah, you just, it's just the cornhole.
Just the cornhole.
Just the cornhole. There's actual corn in the bag, right?
What?
That's why it's cornhole.
No way. All this time I thought it was just like little beads inside the corn. It's actual corn in there.
Yeah. Now, like your professional ones, I don't think it's actual corn. But most people, like if they build their own set and have their own bags, it's like corn.
What?
Mm-hmm. That's why when it hits the white light.
No. We got to put this to the test. Anybody out there to play a cornhole, is this true? Is there really corn inside the bags?
How else did they get the name cornhole?
Man, people name a lot of stuff. I don't know.
True.
I'm just saying, how you come with pickleball? Ain't hitting no pickles.
True.
I'm just saying, like, how
the ball's like a pickle color though.
Is it?
It's like a yellowish greenish.
It was a whitish looking color.
Nah, it's like the ones I saw were like yellowish greenish.
Look, man, is there really corn inside anybody? Is there really corn inside? I need to know this. Like, I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna find out for sure. But I'm gonna have to believe because I don't know any better. I don't know.
You know what? Maybe
on the next break, I'm definitely Googling this to find out.
That's fine. And then also, there's a couple tournaments we should enter in just for the heck of it.
See, man, you're always trying to get us some tournaments and stuff.
So there's this thing that used to be called the Man Expo. Now it's called the Expo, or the Outdoor Expo or something like that. That's at the fairgrounds in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a bunch of vendors and stuff that like set up booths. You walk around. It's a lot of alcohol and stuff. They had a cornhole tournament. Well, I entered. I won a pair of free boards.
You actually won
a
cornhole tournament?
Yeah. Multiple, actually.
Wait a minute. So you won multiple cornholes.
Yeah.
And then why are you doing axe throwing?
I don't know.
You suck at axe throwing. You should really stick to it. You stick to what you know, man. You win
I like venturing out, man. Like, I like doing new things.
He's a glutton for pain is what it is. This is why you keep joining stuff and keep saying, hey, Troy, you're old. Why don't you come over and throw and play with us?
I mean, at least cornhole, the hardest thing you're doing is bending down to pick up the bag.
Do you understand how much work that is for me?
Well, you know what?
As a person,
I will get you a picker-upper to where you can just grab it and pick it up and put it in your hand. Yeah, like a trash grabber, the picker-upper.
We call it the nose picker. So the thing, I don't know why we call it nose picker. It doesn't look anything.
No,
but it does.
But that way you don't have to bend over. You can grab it. And look, we can practice here, and I'll let you practice in a chair.
Look,
you can even sit down.
What's the distance between each hole?
12 feet.
So 12 is the magic number.
Right. So I think it's from front of the board to front of the board is like 12. I think it's 12 foot.
So look,
so the hole is probably like 12 foot 6 inches.
Look, I need you to know, I am at an age now where I cannot do things without making noises.
Well, most people. Do you with tennis? 90% of them are young, and what do when they hit? Exactly.
Yeah, but that's
karate.
No, but see, those are movements that they make out of pure authority. My movements are made
yours out of authority too.
Oh God!
But you got to make it out of authority.
I gotta hold my breath to tie my shoes. It's like it is a race to tie my shoes or I pass out.
See, now this is how you get into a little better shape.
You know why I joined axe throwing and stuff like that? So I didn't have to move much.
In cornhole, you move a whole lot less.
You think so?
all right, so
You have to switch sides at all?
it depends. But no. So if you start a game, like when you play, like you can send me to the far side of the board, and I'll stay down there until we're done. You play to 21.
Oh.
So then you stay on your side.
Well, maybe we might be on.
But when you do axe throwing, you are at least putting in 1,000+ steps.
And this is why I've gotten my girlish figure down the side.
Exactly. See, cornhole is a lot less. And then if you want to go even less than that, we could do darts.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not coordinated for darts. I will hurt myself in darts. I just feel. Darts look no. And don't you have to get 500 points or something like that? What you got to get?
That's a game. Like, most of it is 501. So you're at 501 and you throw and whatever you hit, it counts.
Now I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually played darts. I've seen it, but I don't quite understand the rule. It's kind of, and this is what you're gonna have to educate me on. Between that and like sports like hockey, you follow hockey.
Oh, I love hockey.
I have no idea the rules of hockey. I just know it's a bunch of dudes on the ice swinging a stick, and then every once in a while they say somebody's offside.
Swinging a stick.
God. And all of a sudden they say somebody's offside, and I know that the fans are ridiculously crazy.
Yes. So,
like, I'm terrified to go to a hockey game
here
because
in
of the
North
fans.
Carolina, we have probably one of the craziest. Well, I wouldn't say craziest fan bases, but definitely probably wildest and loudest. The Caniacs are certain games, man. I went to a playoff game, not last year, the year before, I think it was. And, dude, it's definitely do it.
Do it.
Definitely have to do it. If this year they're projected to go to the Stanley Cup, which is Super Bowl of hockey.
Okay.
Since, I didn't know if you would know that or not.
Man, you got to educate me. I'm an idiot when it comes to that stuff.
Definitely. I love hockey.
I can't skate.
I can't either. I took skating lessons when I was younger, when I was like a kid, to actually play.
I feel like I'm learning so much about this guy every show. I really do. Like,
but it's, dude, like, so I wasn't really into it until I met one of my best friends, Will, who actually was like a huge Hurricanes fan, hockey fan, and I literally went from not knowing him to knowing him to then going to games and everything with him. And since then, it's been nonstop. Just, I love it. My son, if he could tell you half the roster right now.
Wow.
You can say, hey, Keegan, who's number 88? And he'll tell you Martin Necas. You can ask him who's number 37, Andrei Svechnikov. You can ask him number 20, Sebastian Aho. Like, you ask him a number, and he'll tell you, or you tell him the name, and he'll tell you the number.
What was the name you just said?
So most of your hockey players...
No. Say that name.
All right, so Sebastian Aho, he's like our main star.
The other one is...
Andrei Svechnikov. Svech?
You can say Svechnikov, but struggle to say Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I didn't.
How is that possible?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What was that? Say it again.
Oh God, here we go. Giannis Antetokounmpo. You gotta put the little flair on it.
Antetokounmpo. That's what it is. So how you?
But he's Greek, right?
How you say it? My sound guy now. How you say Antetokounmpo? How you say his name?
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. All right, so still.
Can't do
That's if you got the accent. Antetokounmpo. Okay, so you say Giannis Antetokounmpo. You can say that one, Chevalier, whatever it is.
Russian.
But you can't. Russian names.
Svechnikov. It's not that Svech.
No.
Cough. Oh my gosh. There's a lot more that are a lot harder in hockey too, though.
Yeah.
But all right. He's Greek, so
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back at you with our final segment of the night. And thanks again, shout out again to Heavy Rotation for the axes that are on the way. We'll be happy to highlight those as soon as they come on. And it's been great. We're extremely grateful.
You can't even talk it regularly.
Because I was trying to say sophisticated. Sophisticated.
Yeah, it's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get out of here, man. Go on the break.
Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyler Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm gonna try to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo, as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work, so can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyler Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyler Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyler Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyler Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds. I'd say they work. So can't wait to see how you guys fare with it. Look forward to seeing you again. Hey Keith, hey Troy, Tyler Lacey with Heavy Rotation. Just sending you out a quick video. Your axes are all done. I'm trying to get them in the mail to you today. That 18-inch Epic Misfit logo as well as the HR logo on these beautiful King of Diamonds.
All right, welcome to the Epic Misfits Show with your favorite Misfits, Keith and Troy, back in the building. What's going on, people? So we've had a great time so far. We've been talking about, as you guys have been following us and watching segment after segment or show after show, you know we have talked about potentially trying to coach people into doing essentially the World Series of axe throwing, right? Yep. Not World Series. Yeah, World Series of axe throwing.
Series.
Like you saying the Little League World Series, right?
Yeah, I actually
but axe throwing.
Looked up a bracket and how you could do it.
I saw Tyler Flynn posted a bracket for something else.
He was just talking about how to actually do tournament brackets and how to run games and explain to people how the games are played out and which one. Yeah. Like he basically said, because everybody was asking him how his are so well run, which they are. When he runs and he's in there, he is on like. If you're up, he's calling your name, and you better be up there. If not, he's giving you that countdown. And if you're not there, you literally are getting DQ'd or ghosted and he moves along. I will have to say that I do like that about his tournaments and stuff. Like PLS was the same way. He was calling names out, and boy, like I said, if you weren't there, he was skipping you. But yeah, that would be definitely something we could do, because so the bracket I saw was you would have like Midwest, Southeast, South, like North, South, East, West, and then you'd have your mids and your different sections that break off of that, and basically everybody would play in. So you would have to figure out. It would be a lot of logistics and a lot of behind the scenes, but it could be easily done.
And I think it can be done. But the question comes in: who would host it? And the reason I say that is because you and I have recently learned that there are so many different variations of leagues that are maybe have affiliation, like PLS is affiliated with Waddle, right? Is it?
No, I don't. They're not. They're just their own thing. I don't think they're affiliated with Waddle at all. I think they're just a branch off of Waddle, basically, just kind of like that.
Like the broke off kind of thing.
Yeah, just kind of. I think it's like its own
league,
own thing. Just like the.
But I noticed that they posted on the Waddle page though, like the PLS. The Waddle page. You'll see the PLS invites and stuff like that.
Maybe, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure.
All I know is there's a lot of
things
that attach your name to Axtron wise, right?
Because
the levels of competition are ridiculous.
Yes, because that's just like this weekend. I found out about Melee. Melee that they had at Throw Ohio, which I never have heard of either, and I was asking all about.
I'm not sure that's how you pronounce that either. After listening to you try to pronounce Giannis's name, I'm not really sure that's how you pronounce him.
This is American, not Greek. I think we're good.
Wow, you are a real piece of work.
Wow,
American.
Greek. Have you ever tried listen to Greek talk words?
Oh, my bear. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, right.
You got a truck driver looking thing going right now too. It's like you just humped on.
Let's keep going.
That's right.
Always. But yeah, it's there's so many different variations of leagues, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like PLS is technically
all I know is I get my tail kicked in all of them.
I would love to try them. That's why I was messaging them about it this weekend at Throw Ohio. I was wanting to know more about it and see how to join and stuff, because that one's really cool. So if you're interested, you sign up, and then they put together teams, and I think it was 8 or 12 teams of 8, and so they basically do a draft, and randomize it, and then that way certain people could play at certain events. Right. So if Ohio has a bunch of events, the Ohio person can play. If North Carolina, this is from what I gathered. I don't know if this is how it is or not. So don't quote me on this. But the North Carolina people could play in the North Carolina, South Carolina, where the Ohio person might not be able to get there. So then you don't have a team missing out. You don't have a whole team of North Carolina trying to go to Ohio for a tournament, New York for a tournament, San Diego for a tournament. You would have somebody from each little area that represents one whole team.
Can I confess something?
Oh, Lord. Yes.
I zoned out. I have no idea what we're talking about anymore.
This guy. We're talking about the melee or melee, whatever it is, tournament that we saw.
I was here, but then something happened and it was I was gone.
You were too busy thinking about Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. I was here, but then all of a sudden you started saying something, and I felt my own eyes gloss over it. I'm like,
well, you should have just never said anything and just kept going.
I have no idea what we're talking, because I wanted to be able to give conversation back.
You don't know.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay, that's cool. Anyway, this is what I have to deal with for those of you guys that are on the other side of the camera. This is all day, every day. But yeah, it's really cool. Their targets were different. And
really?
Oh yes, they had
I don't even think I noticed that.
A bullseye at the top, one in the middle, one at the bottom, kill shots up top on both, and kill shots at bottom, and everything you hit can't closes out. And you're not allowed to hit that area.
If anybody that plays in that melee
they do duels too with it.
Yeah, anybody that does that, man, they're gonna kill it with the new set of rules that come in Waddle, because they're used to going to different spots. Oh man. when I'm telling you, the Axe community as a whole is growing really, really fast. Regardless of what league you play in, you are a part of the community, the family, or whatever you want to call it, the team. So we're definitely out here trying to promote anything related to axe throwing. But not only that, we're talking about your cornholes. We'll have to find out. They got to have some. Yeah, I know that didn't come out right. That didn't come out right. But the sport of cornhole, okay? The sport of cornhole.
Better than your cornholes.
Look, so at this point we're playing with the pickles, the pickleballs, right?
How come all of these sports have so many innuendos and
they were created by men? I mean, what can you say?
Pickleball, playing with your pick, cornhole, axe throwing. There's
so axes was good. Yeah, but your axe I guess.
There's a whole bunch with axes. I mean, morning wood, or just the tip counts.
Yeah, that's true too.
There's a lot.
Oh yeah, I see it right now. I'm not sure I want to make us mainstream anymore because we're going to wind up getting canceled
real quick.
And so I have no idea what he's saying because he covers his mouth when he does it.
Yeah, or he talks off the side like that.
Right, I have no idea. We have a sound guy, right? So the sound guy tries to help camera. Us. No, I'm not putting him. He's not ready yet. He's got his own haircut. So first of all, the sound guy makes faces to us to tell us stuff, to signal to us, right? But he does it and goes, I don't know what you're saying. You keep moving around it. We're gonna have to give you like one of those little boards where you write it down and hold it up. Yeah, that's what we
should do. Give him a little whiteboard.
And
then get him the little cheek.
No, it's paper. I can't read that. No, so he's
the director.
Yeah, like cut, right?
Yeah. So earlier we were doing a sound test, and he goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And we're like, "Yo, you just have to talk in it." And he literally talks out the whole side of his mouth. And I'm
mouth
like,
turned and everything.
He even turned his head to the microphone and still talked.
Like, what was that about? What are we doing here?
So, we always got to bash the sound guy.
Right. We got to give him a little pressure there.
Yeah,
guys, we're gonna set up our make sure we have our ways for you to message us. We're gonna get all that set up.
Yes.
So even after we have published this live and it goes up, feel free to go and share it with a friend. We'll break it up into segments and for smaller videos and probably shorts you'll see down the road. We'll start having more contact information for you to reach out to us, especially in regards to sponsorships, to just getting shout outs for your venue or for you in general. So as much as we talk about your favorite axe hole, we're also talking about you because that's what we're here for.
Yes.
We are here to broadcast and to shed a light on the barroom sports, man, and on the barroom sports athlete. That's you. So we want to, we don't want to just wait for ESPN to show up before you ever heard your name called somewhere.
Right.
So if there's some place in Podunk, Louisiana, who's out there that's got a venue, small venue, one board up, hey man, we want to hear about you. We want to know where your passions are. And if cornhole is your thing, man, spread the word. Tell other people that we're talking about cornhole. Just know this though, we are epic misfits, but we are epic trash talkers too. Anything we play, we go to win, okay? We go to win. I'm talking to you, Tyler Flynn. I'm talking to you, Lane Johnson. Keith is coming for you, okay? He's going to be joy. He said he's number one. He throws me into it now. That he can whoop you any day of the week. Ain't that right, Keith? Tell him what you said, Keith. Tell him you don't walk in 64 because you can. Tell him you don't play
this is what I have to deal with during duels. Just so you know.
Ryan Schmidt, tell him what you said.
No,
tell him. He said he'll cook your books. That's what he said.
I wish. If I got to that level.
Oh, don't be modest now, Keith. Tell him the truth. You said you would whoop him any day of the week.
I think everybody that watches knows that that's not the truth. They know that that's you. Because that's what you do.
Look, I do talk a lot of trash, though.
I don't say a word, but I throw normally.
Now, during the game, I don't say anything. Before the game, I'm going to talk a lot of junk. You know what I'm saying? I have been the type of guy that I need to kill to win, and I will look at you and go, I am him, and throw and try to hit that thing, right? Now, the last time I said that, I hit it, though. I am him. All right? And that's how I feel. But I know reality is I'm not going to win every match. I'm not going to win probably most of my matches. But it's such a great time. And so even though I'm talking a little junk, I'm not the type of trash talker that's going to be like, you ready to fight me when it's over?
Yeah.
Because especially if I win, I won't dish it if I can't take it. Yeah. And then if I win, I'm definitely going to dap you up. I'm not a sore loser. And we've seen guys out there like that. You know, you can't talk to them for the rest of the day because they lost. Yeah. And I gladly beat them because it's good trolling them. That is the best.
Yeah. I stay quiet. I just step up there, throw, and just stay quiet.
You think I'd be
over.
quiet too, especially when a man has an axe in his hand. You know, I
know he can at least hit a lot bigger than you.
Right. And I know he can hit me from at least 12 feet for sure.
On target.
But could he though?
He's aiming at.
But could he though? Because I did beat him though. So could he though?
I like staying quiet. I just stay to myself and focus on what I have to do.
Me too. I'm quiet too. I don't always say nothing. Yeah. You wouldn't even know I was there. I'm just like, who's him? Who's he? Huh?
And then he just pops up. And he's on the stream. Yeah. And he's here. And he's there.
Right. And then
who is this guy?
No, man. I'm the ultimate competitor. But again, I'm not a sore loser. And I'm not the type of guy that's gonna make it nobody wants to be there. No, it's all fun and games.
Of course.
And once the match starts, I'm not the talker then because I don't want to distract you. I want to play a person at their best. Mm-hmm. If you beat me at your best. If you lost, you were giving me your best that you could offer at the time. And I've been very fortunate to win more than to lose. I consistently get my butt kicked by a certain somebody. I'm not gonna say his name, Brian Cox. He just winds up giving me the cornhole all the time. I'm telling you, Mr. Cox gives it to me all the time. Brian Cox, he just hammers me every game.
Yeah, he does. He does actually beat you quite a lot.
Yes, he does.
This is what I have to deal with.
Look, guys, I love this stuff. He loves this stuff.
Yes.
That's why we're here, man. Now, there's no other way to put it. So, again, send us your show ideas. Send us the things you want to talk about, anything you want to get into, even if it's not quite the sport itself. We are the Epic Misfits. You are the Misfit family. We're happy to have you. So, hey, with that being said, that's right. So, with that being said, guys, hey, it's been a great show. We'll see you next week. And feel free to reach out to us in between time.
Yep. And we'll be contacting people in the comments that were asking questions. And we will definitely be reaching out to everybody and anybody. So hit us up.
Yeah, by the way, there is a slight delay between what we're recording and what comes on the show. So you'll probably be texting something long after we've gotten offline. But don't worry. We'll stay on a few minutes just to kind of see any residual comments and stuff like that. So that's it.
See you next week.
That's what's up.